Welcome back everybody, and very good morning to you if it's morning where you are. Just a short video today. I don't know whether in the last video you watched, if you didn't watch it, on the magnetic extraction hose connecting that I did for the S1, and I've done it for the D1, and I've done it, I can utilise it, just reduce it down for the CNC. But that's on the actual vacuum side. But for smoke extraction from the lasers, I've done a magnetic system, and if you've watched that video you'll see that it's simple and you can connect it to either the CO2, the diode lasers, whichever I want to connect it to. Now I bought an extension hose, if you remember, because to take it further down the garden. And the one I have, because the S1 is so good at putting and cutting quicker that it produces a lot more smoke and what have you. So I designed a magnetic unit and it works a treat. I've got it all connected up and I'll show you in a minute. But first of all, I'll grab the let me tilt you down a bit more. Right, that is the hose from the extractor that's above the S1 and also the D1. Now if I'm using the S1, it's connected up magnetically there, and then this is the extension pipe that I purchased that goes down the drive. Now as you can see there's an O-ring in there at the bottom, and there's a bevel on the slight edge there. Okay, when that goes in, that's fixed. Okay, won't come out. It's got an inner sleeve and it's up against the O-ring. All right, so I just extend that down the drive. Brilliant. So I'm then using the CO2, which is over there. This is the hose for the CO2. Okay, it used to just go out there and it was okay, but it didn't take the vapours away from the house, especially if you've got the French windows open upstairs. So there we go, and that fits that. And simply all you do to get them apart is twist them off the magnets and they come out. Okay, simple as that. Costs very little to make. I'll show you the actual magnetic system on the S1. Here we are at you can see it as the S1. So if I'm going to use the D1, just take that from there, let that go to the back. Wherever I put this, then I have an adapter now that's magnetic that fits in here, and I can use it as I did before, openly or manually, holding it where it's lasering. So yeah, and that's still, they've all got the O-ring on, and that just works down there. So yeah, simple magnetic hose connectors. I wasn't struggling with it because you can always find something to connect them with, but I bought one extension hose and I didn't want to buy another extension hose for the CO2. So it was catch-22 is design something, 3D print it, and then job's done. I can switch between whatever I want. So there we go. I did say on that video that I would show you it connected up. So I've 3 lasers, 1 extension hose, and I can utilise the fan that's up there on the diode lasers, and it's got its own built-in fan as a CO2. That's on the ceiling over there, but I can utilise the extension hose to take it away from the house. It hadn't bothered me too much before, but when summer comes up I have to be careful, because if the wind's blowing in the right direction, should I say, the wrong direction for me, if it's blowing in the right direction to cool the room off, which gets extremely hot, you get the vapours carried from outside there upstairs, and it's into the lounge, and I wanted rid of that. So, and sometimes it restricted me from lasering really, because it didn't take it away from the house. Now it does. It takes it down the drive and away. So chuffed to bits with that. Yep, just a short video. I'm in process of making some more videos. I've got a couple of ideas that I want to try out, so we'll show you that. And don't forget, I haven't finished with the Christmas Eve Santa's Express or night train, whichever you want to call it. This one's for my grandson, and as you can see, it looks rather good. But what I am going to do is I will show you this painted, because it's just blank at the moment. It is one of those, it takes time, and believe me, it's very difficult to paint that. I did think about actually spraying it the colour that I wanted, the base colour, first, and then engraving it over that. But my daughter knows she wants to paint it, so be it. But I will show you that. So yeah, that's it for this video. So don't forget, like and subscribe. It doesn't cost anything, it does help my channel. I have been getting some questions from videos way back, if I can send details. I don't know if anybody's watched the vacuum pods that are 3D printed out there. There's been a lot of interest in that, and the actual STL files for that, I think it were on MakerWorld. There's been a lot of downloads with it, and people have been asking me what seals to get. And one chap the other day asked me about the seals and where I purchased them from and what type they were and that. So I explained it, told him what they were, and pointed him in the right direction of the companies that supplied it. And unfortunately, the companies that I got it from, purchased it from, was over here, because I got three types. I got a 3mm, 6mm and an 8mm, because of some really small ones to hold like brass coins. So I did that, sent him the details, and it came back that it was in America. And he said, no, he said, I just really need the details of the seals. So I told him what they're made up of and that, and he said, thank you very much for your quick response, and I hope he might just let me know that he's purchased some and they're working for him. He has, I think he's printed them off, but he's altered to what fittings he was going to use, which is fine because they're there. You can put it into Mesh Mixer and alter the design. So it's anybody up to there, they're free. I don't mind. It's helped people out. I mean, I haven't used mine since before Christmas, but last time I used it was some wooden coin before Christmas for a junior school. They just had a face on, really. That's all they were. I'd cut the round discs out and I just marked them up. But yep, right, that's it. Don't forget, thumbs up, like and subscribe. Look out for the notification on the new videos that are coming up. There is an extensive one on the train that I did. That was on the D1, but it's taking some editing because I had some problems with the camera while I was doing it, so I lost some footage. I can't get that footage back. I'd have to redo it all, and I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to see what I can piece together. But you did on the video for the S1 see some of the work that I did with the trains. But yeah, if I can get it back and sort of edit it to somewhat of a video, I will do. So as I always say at the end of every video, please be safe and be careful, and until the next video, bye for now. Bye.